That's a hot look.
Like that, do you?
Yeah. Woo, baby. It's only been 3 days, but man, do I feel like I'm out of practice. Good morning, and welcome back to the channel. Okay, last week, we brought you back from New York with us with a truck that had some issues. We did indeed stay in that truck. We are still in 32032 for now. They replaced the camera unit on windshield, and so far at least, that seems to be taking care of the problem. The one problem that we had, the central switch panel was dead. Had nothing to do with the camera. Somebody had just unplugged everything, and then when they plugged it all back in, they got it backwards. So, whatever. Super simple fix. All of our convenience switches now work again. We're happy people, right? Yep, right. So, this week, Carrie, we love you, Carrie. We love Carrie. She's awesome. When we got back to the shop, she saw there was a Canada load coming up, and she said, you know, I think I have the right people for the job. And so she gave us a quick little out back so that we could be back in time to pick up this load. But this time we get to go all the way out to BC.
British Columbia.
Yeah, that is all the way out on the west coast this time.
North of Seattle.
Yeah. We have been to Blaine, Washington, which is the crossing point that we're going to use this time, but we've never actually been into Canada out there, so yay! I'm all excited. I am super excited for this one. It's a new Canadian location. Of course, I like going to Canada anyway. I just think it's fun, and there's always something, right? Always something. So, we have that, but with that, this weekend is daylight savings time, so our clocks are going to spring forward on Sunday. And I cannot think of a better situation for that to happen than this particular trip, because we're going west. We'll be gaining 2 hours across the time zones, but then only losing 1.
Once we get out there.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. So I think it'll be easier for us to adjust to the time change going this way just because of that. So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe it'll suck even worse coming back because, you know, whatever. But I really don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. What I do see being potentially kind of a big deal is we are not going to be hauling a reefer trailer out there.
Only drive in.
Yeah, and we do not do a whole lot of backhaul dry freight.
Well, the biggest thing is with the reefer running, it vibrates the whole truck. You get used to that.
That's his thing.
And I can sleep with
We are currently in Moses Lake, that's right. And PSA, I don't know if you can you see that? Don't sleep under the parking lot lamps. Jeez Louise, we went to bed when it was daylight out, and so
it stayed daylight in the truck.
No shit. So we managed to get out here with no problem with weather, despite the fact that there was a huge system that went across Nebraska. It was in Nebraska, so we don't care, right? Right. But now we are getting up into the Pacific Northwest, and it's no surprise that there's weather out here. But today, there's snow.
We got to go across Snoqualmie Pass. A little bit ago, they've already got a couple inches on the ground. Roads are slushy, but they do not have the chain law in effect yet. So
right.
Hopefully it'll stay warm enough we won't have to worry about it.
And speaking of just checked, it is currently 3 o'clock in the morning. Is that right? Is it 3 o'clock in the morning?
Not yet. The time is getting ready to change. It's technically
right.
2 a.m., but it's getting ready to change to 3 a.m.
Yeah, okay. So it's 3 o'clock in the morning. We are leaving this early, one, because of weather on Snoqualmie Pass, but two, Canada really likes it if you've had 24 hours off in the last 7 days, and we just happen to have a little extra time, and we want to make sure that we meet that requirement, so we're going to get there. The plan is, the plan is to get there at least 24 hours before we need to cross tomorrow, so that we can have that 24-hour break. But like I said, this also gives us time if Snoqualmie has got some major issues. So I hate saying wish us luck because I say that all the time. Cross your fingers.
We'll see you on the other side.
Yeah, hope for us. Hope that this goes smoothly. But we'll see you guys in Ferndale later today. him. He's doing paperwork, writing information down about our next load. I was kind of worried. We got out here with a dry trailer, and dry loads out here sometimes can be kind of scarce. So, I don't know. We're delivering just across the northern border of Washington, and then we're going to drive all the way down to the southern suburbs of Portland to pick up our return load, which will put us in Aberdeen, South Dakota, put us back on Thursday. It's currently Monday, and our pickup is whenever we get there today. I don't know. So our appointment time in Canada is at 10 a.m. today. Yeah, we're planning to cross border at 9. Hopefully that'll be lickety-split, and everything else will just be smooth, and we'll get out of there, and we'll be able to get back through Seattle without too much issue, but that remains to be seen. We did get across Snoqualmie without any issue, but that's always the big question mark when you're out here. Yeah. Got anything you want to say today?
Like, share, subscribe.
Do you have anything that you actually want to say?
Not really.
No? You don't want to
Gotta fight traffic now.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too awful bad, I wouldn't think. I don't know. We've never crossed here, so we are about to find out. So, let's go find out. easy, totally fine. There's a couple of weird things like this sign and this sign. Other than a little hiccup getting back through the customs, we missed the turn.
I missed my turn and went through the x-ray machine.
Yeah.
He wasn't real happy with me.
First ever stop at a Canadian scale. Unremarkable. So now we are on our way down to Portland, and hope for us that traffic going through Seattle is minimal at worst. So we'll see you on the flip-flop. from the other side. Somebody got new boots last night.
We're still breaking them in. I've already got a blister.
You know, obviously that load's complete. Getting in and out of Portland was wet. That's about it.
Well, we got right in, got loaded. Wasn't there an hour.
Tell you, it was a hell of a ride though. We hauled paper, big rolls of paper, and I think we figured they weighed about 3,000 pounds apiece. But when they put them in,
They're not on a pallet. They just sit on the floor. You know, the fork truck that brings them in is actually a big clamp. It clamps the rolls. Well, as soon as they get inside the truck, they drop it back down on the floor and then push it. So it's not a smooth ride in here.
it's more like being on a boat. But I don't know, this week has been pretty uneventful. I mean, we ran our clock completely out. We ran out of our 70 last night. So we had to stop about 2 hours. 2 hours short and let our clock reset. Well, we had that 24 hours up there waiting to go into Canada, and this guy got bored and decided to chew the living hell out of his chew toy. We binge watched the entire second season of Jack Reacher that day.
What else are you supposed to do when you're down 24 hours?
Yeah, right? Alan Richardson is a big dude.
He's actually, 6'3", approximately 250 pounds. I'm 6'2", about 255 pounds. His weight's just better distributed than mine.
I wouldn't say more better, just differently.
Well,
Now, we did get to see a little bit of Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota that we haven't ever seen before.
look like Wyoming.
But now, we are waiting on next week's load. But you know what that means. That's next week's adventure. So what do we say every week?
Like, share, subscribe.
Tell all your friends. But in the meantime, thanks for watching.
See you, bye.